Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Promis, ganz privat. Heute besuchen wir Noah Hupman, Basketballspieler der Dornbirn Lions. Das Besondere an ihm ist, er ist 2,20 Meter groß. Wir schauen, wie so jemand im Alltag zurechtkommt. Kommt mit!
Hello, come in.
Hi Noah. Could we sit here?
Yeah.
This is your apartment.
It is, yes.
And how long do you live here?
So I've been here for 6 weeks now, and I think we'll stay here until around May or June.
And how do you find this apartment? Is this organized by the club?
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It's very nice. I appreciate it a lot.
Okay. And how is it to live here? What you are living here with your teammates, I think.
Yes, I am.
Is this?
It's been fun. My teammates have made it very interesting. I've gotten to know them very well. I'd say compared to America, it's pretty similar. The only difference is there's no AC, so it gets kind of hot earlier on.
Mm-hmm. And could you tell us a bit about your daily routine, what you're doing the whole day?
Yeah, so I wake up, eat some breakfast normally, and then we have practice anywhere from 9 to 10 in the morning. We'll come back around 11, and then we'll go most of the time eat together. Us, the starting five, we'll eat lunch together, and then we'll come back. Depending on what we need to do, what day it is of the week, we'll either go shopping, get food for the rest of the week, and then I might take a nap, sleep a little bit, and then we'll wake up and go lift, and then we'll have evening practice as well. It could be anywhere from 6:30 to 10 at night.
Mm. And you're a man with 2.20 meters
Yes.
size.
Mm-hmm.
How is it living in an apartment for you? Are there any difficulties?
Yeah, as you saw, doors, ducking through doors. I've hit my head a few times already. But otherwise, I mean, sometimes the bed's a little small. Otherwise, I've gotten used to it over the years. I've been tall my whole life.
And do you have a special sized bed, or is it normal?
It's a normal sized bed. I could have asked for one, but I'm used to it. In college, I had to sleep on a twin, so I've made it work.
And your teammates, are they still surprised seeing you walking around in the room?
No, not anymore. They were very surprised when I first met them. And then I think the more time you spend with me, the more you get used to it. You see me every day. It's not as surprising anymore.
And are there moments, the height is a hurdle, so some things they don't go with such a size, or?
Yeah, I'd say like when we go to the supermarket, sometimes there are like mirrors hanging from the ceilings. I think we all went to spar in the first week, and I hit my head on the mirror, and they kind of laughed at that. And then in the elevator sometimes. And
how important is it for you to have our own flat in Dornbirn for the training with your teammates? Is this good for? Yeah, I think it helps me get adjusted to Europe. It's my first year here. So they're both Austrian, so they help me with the language barrier. Sometimes I understand a little German, but I can't speak it very well. And I think it builds chemistry off the court and on the court as well, just spending time with them every day. And what do you normally do? Playing games, or watching TV? We play some games. We eat dinner, lunch, mostly always together. We talk a lot, spend time with each other. It's fun. And who does the household chores? We see the clothes hanging here. We all do our own laundry. I have a rack in my room, and they have their two out here. We all kind of help each other out. We all kind of just clean and do it together. So now we are here shopping in Dornbirn in the city. Tell me, How difficult is it to find clothes in your size?
Yeah, pretty difficult. I think some of the XL could have fit, but double XL would have been better. And you didn't ask about the shoes, but as you saw, they don't have the shoes in my size or even close.
And where are you shopping in Dornbirn?
For clothes, I haven't been shopping yet, but I would mostly do most of my shopping online. Amazon would probably be the easiest for me.
And there you find stuff that fits you, or is it also difficult?
Sometimes it's difficult, but it's easier than most of the stores, because a lot of the time the stores just don't have my size.
And is there an item that is especially difficult to get?
I would say shoes and pants are the hardest to get.
Okay. And have you get funny reactions when coming into the stores and they see, ooh?
Sometimes, yeah. It's different in German. I see them staring, but I don't always know what they say. But in America, all the time, yeah.
Okay. And do you have a favorite brand, or is it?
It's whatever fits me.
And would you say shopping in the US is easier or here?
I'd say it's about the same. Both are. It's difficult no matter where in the world. So.
And would you say shopping is the most difficult thing in your life, or is it bumping in doors or stuff like that?
No, I'd say. I'd say just everyday challenges like bumping my head or trying to fit. And you saw the elevator, I had to crouch the whole time, sleeping sometimes, finding the beds. I'd say that's harder than finding clothes, because online nowadays, everything's online. Okay. You can find it.
Noah, after shopping, we are on the bus. Tell me, how often do you use the bus?
Every day, a lot. That's how I get around all of Dornbirn.
Only for training activities, or?
Anywhere. Train station. Sometimes we practice in a different gym. So we'll take the bus to the train station and then take the train to the other gym.
And how comfortable is a bus ride for you?
Well, as you see right now, it's not very comfortable. Most of the time I'll try to get both seats, so I'll sit sideways.
Sitting or standing, what is better?
If I could sit sideways, sitting, but otherwise standing is okay. I just duck a little.
And what is the most uncomfortable situation you encountered during a bus ride?
Probably this one right now. No. It honestly hasn't been that bad. I'd say I'm getting used to public transportation. Cars sometimes are harder than buses, because honestly buses have a lot of room.
And the reaction of the people? Do they react when you step on the bus?
Sometimes, not often, but if it's a crowded bus and there's a lot of people, I'll sometimes get some comments or something.
And the fans, do they already recognize you from the Lions?
Not on buses, but sometimes in stores we've with my teammates, and so when we get food as well, I've had a few people come up to all of us because they know we're a bunch of tall guys together. So they say, "Oh, do you play for the Lions?" And they're like, "Yeah, we do."
Yes. And when you compare it to the US, what is easier here, public transportation or in the US?
Oh, here for sure. In America, there's hardly any public transportation, and if there is, most of the times it's not very safe. I'd say here you can take a train and get to another city within a few hours. In America, it's not like that at all. If you want to get to another city, it's a 2-hour drive, or sometimes you have to fly.
And what do you do usually during a bus ride to the training hall? Listening to music or just staring out of the window?
Most of the time I'll have my headphones with me and I'll listen to music, and then I'll stare out the window. I like looking at the scenery.
And after training, just switch off a little bit, or also the same procedure?
Normally it's dark, so I wouldn't really look out the window. But most of the time my teammates are riding with me, so we'll talk after practice a lot.
And if you could Noah-sized seat design one, what would it look like?
The seats itself are fine, but more leg room. I'd probably get rid of like another seat in front and just stretch out fully.
Now we are in the trainings hall. How does it feel after these everyday struggles with shopping and bus riding to be here?
It's good. I love basketball, so it's kind of the best part of my day.
Do you feel more normal sized in the basketball hall?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say more basketball players are just naturally taller, so it feels more similar to me.
Now we're here in Dornbirn. What would you say does this gym already, what role does this gym have in your life already?
A big part. We practice 2 times a day, and I'm in here a lot, so I love it. It's fun to be in here.
How many hours are you here approximately?
So like I said, in the morning, a week. Wow. 14 to 16 hours maybe a week.
Okay. And on the court, what would you personally say is the most beneficial thing of your size for you and for your teammates?
So, rebounding and blocking shots. I like defense a lot, so blocking shots is fun for me. For my teammates, I'd say it's definitely rebounding and maybe setting some screens for them.
And what would you say is the first impression Austrian basketball compared to the US?
It's a little different. I'd say there's different rules in Europe. Naturally, you can hit the ball off the rim and stuff, which is weird. I have to get used to that as a American, but I'd say the players over here, I mean, they're professional, so obviously they've done this their whole life. The difference as well is, I didn't know this, but in America, you play throughout in your school team. So growing up, I played middle school, elementary school, high school, and then college for the school. Here, it's all about clubs. So there aren't like school teams, you play for a club. So they've been playing in clubs their whole life. I think it's cool.
Your father, Noah, your father was a well-known name in European basketball, Sasha. Do you feel his legacy when stepping on the court, or how does he influence you?
I wouldn't say so much of his legacy. I mean, obviously growing up, both my parents played sports. My dad played basketball. He's very tall, my mom's very tall, so I was always going to be tall. And I just fell in love with basketball immediately. I wouldn't say I felt pressured to play basketball or anything, and I don't see it so much as his legacy. I think he'd be proud that I am playing, but I mean, I play the sport because it's for me. I love it, and I want to do it. But I think he'd be happy to see where I am.
And what's for you the best feeling in a training? What do you like most?
During practice?
Yes.
Playing, competing with the guys and being with my teammates. We have a great group of guys this year. They're all super fun to be around. And yeah, it's like coming to practice and seeing them.
And one last question about your size. When you could change something to make life easier for you, what would it be?
Yeah, I get that question a lot. On the court, nothing. I think my size is perfect for basketball. Off the court, maybe a few less inches, maybe a little smaller.
Okay. Thanks, Noah.
Okay,
yeah. Spend a day with you. Das war also ein Tag im Leben eines 2,20 Meter Basketballers Noah Hupman von den Dornbirn Lions. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal.